So basically what you're doing, and I'll do it a few times, now that I remember, and you're really just doing this and then back. But what happens is if you can see this triangle of linen under here, you're taking what would have stuck out there. And now you know how to impress everyone at the family barbecue. So, and then of course, always check your table. It is really important to make sure that linen goes all the way down, because a lot of times we hide all the ugly stuff underneath. Sometimes clients are coming from a lower floor, so at one point they're going to be eye shot with that. And then you've got your nicely boxed table. That was more nerve-wracking than I thought. Now, non-ideal situations. There's not enough linen on this side that I could box it over here. Normally you box both sides, but in this case, if I were like this, I would at least choose the side that I can't box to be closer to the wall, so the guests are going to see it. Again, always think about the guest perspective. Most caterers, the linens are long enough, you're not going to run into those situations. Sometimes you will, or you can check with a lieutenant. Hey, listen, this linen can't be boxed on both sides, because the lieutenant might say, oh my God, this is a big PR event, it's Uniqlo's opening, there's going to be photographs, let's get another linen. Or they might be like, it's a low-lit bar mitzvah, the 13-year-olds aren't going to pay attention. Check in with your lead whenever it's not ideal. So, if y'all want to move around, take a look, and then each person's going to get a chance to bobble, or as you can see, go straight along the floor. I put my hand here, if you've got the wingspan for it, just so the linen doesn't shift. Now when each of you tries it, and you're going to want to go slow, but again, like I said, riding a bike, if you try to ride a bike really slowly, it's really hard. If you kind of go like this, see what it starts to do? So once you get used to it, you hold here, and the faster you move, the easier the linen's going to go where it's supposed to. Now this I iron out, so you have a nice triangle underneath. Then I put my hand back here, because again, if I were to do this, this would slide down. And then it would look really bad, because it does that. Whereas if you go quickly,
I don't know how I'm going to do it.
the only way you get to do it is practice, practice, practice. So, and thank you for being our first volunteer. I'll set you up nicely. We won't do the challenge round where I throw the linen on the table yet. Yep.
Did I do it wrong?
No, you did it right. You just iron out your linen.
Bring it back.
This?
That goes back.
Like this?
Keep going.
No.
Keep
There you go, right there.
Oh, okay.
It's never going to be perfect the first time, but you are literally only making 2 moves. So you're going like this, and then you're just going right back.
Okay.
So, if you notice here, when you move slowly, some of that linen slid.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that goes all the way up here, because that'll get all your linen over there. Iron it out as much as you can. This is kind of where you can fix it. Once that linen goes back, if it's not right for the most part, just do it again. You try to futz with it. Yeah? Well, hold on, that's great, because I'm glad you did that. What happened is you brought the linen to kind of here,
It was
just instead of right on the edge. And that's your
Oh.
extra linen there. So if you go here, you bring it right to the edge of the table, you had just a little bit extra there, and you won't see it until you come back. Make sure you've pulled enough linen. If you haven't, always pull a little extra. And then you just bring this back to there.
Yeah, but I want
There you go.